Mm, yeah, this morning I practiced. I did more of the div thing, so I got a little bit more experience compared to the other days. And let's see. Yeah, today is pretty nice. It's more like a recovery day for me. And yeah, now we're having barbecue chicken and potatoes, and that's what's going on with me today. Team at number 4, Lima Echo India.
Tenure at number two, Charlie Hotel Golf. You mentioned that you did the div today. Was it a DD for yourself or for the host? And it's definitely sounds like you're becoming more comfortable with it. I did remember Sadran started you off, or he gave a general lesson on the, I believe it's called the Pagua or something, the black kind of Uno, no, sorry, the black domino um thing. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like dominoes to me, but I know it's not dominoes. I know he started you off on that. I don't know if you're more proficient with that than the actual DD system. Back to you.
Actually, I got it, but I haven't like really tried it yet because yeah, div is not really my strong suit. Like even when I div, I have to have wing like guide me through it. So yeah, maybe she'll get it before me, like understand it before I do. But yeah, she also bought the what those tiles thing. Um, yeah, she it's already in the Amazon cart and all that. Um, yeah, I'm a bit slower when it comes to bidding, so yeah, so far I can do the yin yang div, but all the other stuff, yeah, I need kind of need somebody to guide me through it, walk me through it for me to like yeah like kind of understand it. Opinion number 4, Lima Echo India.
And at number two, Charlie Hotel Golf. You know what is confusing to me? That you are so talented in memorizing everything, like the steps and stuff. Because when we had to do the video for the check ceremony, you were the first one to put it up, and in all honesty, that just gave me more fuel to actually learn it as well. Like I was already really excited to learn it, and even more enthusiastic to practice it. But when I saw you post yours, I was like, all right, like it gave me more of a drive. It's really nice to have like how should I put it? Like you know when you're doing martial arts, you have like a sparring partner. Like I think that every time you put stuff in, you really inspire the rest of us to just keep going. And I think when people see us running ahead so quickly, they think like, oh, we need to catch up with them, you know. And it's like a class, and we need to do all of these things. When I think when I say this, it's a mutual feeling for you and Uping Saja and well the ones who are quite ahead right now. We have a lot of fun and we make a lot of time to learn this stuff. You know, it's not like oh it's a class and I have to do this or now it's like yeah this is exciting to know regardless of whatever we're doing at the point in time. We make time to learn this stuff. So back to the original question, what is it about the dev that's confusing you? Because you're super talented in every other aspect. You know, like with your technical skills in doing a lot of the exorcism. What is the difference between the exorcism and the diving? Back to you.
I would say diving requires I would say a lot of like you gotta get it's kind of like a process you go through like like a certain rule you follow like the format of everything like first you do this X means this and then you kind of have to get like what it means and the interpretation of like what the guy's trying to say. Um, and then yeah, it's more the brainy work behind it versus doing let's say a chansen ceremony or like food writing. Like it's even though I use like you have to memorize a ton of spells, but Like I don't have to put in like too much logic to it. Like I know this one means sun moon Faji. I know the spell because I drilled so many times. Or the 4v5 seal or the you know like the food format. I just follow it and I drill that same procedure over and over. Even for food head writing, I can drill. Chansun ceremony, like it always like you open the altar, the Hoitin moon, and yeah, you hit the hing certain X amount of times. Like it's kind of like a repetitive procedure. I can drill. It doesn't require like okay, what does this mean? I'm trying to get the answer. So I'm better at that suit where it's like brainless drilling. That's how I guess I'm fast at learning at that when it comes to like the body work and yeah, less brainy, I guess. I guess that's the difference. Like I don't have to try too hard to think or to get it. It's just repetitive repetition. Tinya number 4, Lima Echo India.
Lee said, at the in the past he worked in the warehouse. So anything robotic with the body moving again and again and again, those things he can do. You don't expect him to suddenly become a lawyer. Back to the neck controller.
Head number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. But in all fairness, Ajwan, the div itself, everything has a meaning. Like once you go through the PDF, because I have the PDF printed, the Bagua PDF that you sent us, and once you know the nine-star theory, it's all right there. So maybe Wing Sajak could probably go through that with him because, yeah, there is room for a little bit of interpretation, but once you know the nine-star theory and the Bagua, you just follow, you kind of know what it's saying. But yeah, I guess being robotic does tend to get in the way of using your intuition and hearing the God. So yeah. Okay, let's go on to Tinyet number 3, Whiskey November Golf. What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Vignette number 3, Whiskey November Golf. So this week was a very interesting week for me. I got my job interviews kind of lined up for this week, so I got one every Friday. And for the institution, I got it at the end of the month in person. I passed the first part of the interview, so they gave me the second part of the interview. I also got accepted full-time into the Capella program for clinical mental health counseling. And I'm really happy about that because prior to this, I was very close to graduating. I just needed my internship and practicum, but that Christian school, kind of screwed me over. So I was like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this. I'd rather take the opportunity to go to a school and get my degree there rather than having to fight with, these people because, I just it just made me mad with the religious aspect of it. So, yeah, so now I'm kind of in the beginning of going back into counseling again. And I'm really happy because this school gave prior to this, it was just clinical mental health counseling, but now the school was okay, you get to choose your specialization. So when you graduate now, you get your certificate in the specialization. So I chose play therapy, so I can work with kids, and I have that certificate, and it gives me better opportunities and more experience to work with kids. So, I can put that on there, and it's something I really wanted to do. So that was something that was very exciting for me this week. And I got food shopping done, and honestly, we stayed within budget. So I'm really, really happy about that. Because prior to this, I looked up my food shopping budget, and I cried. I went mental breakdown mode, and we stayed with it actually a little under budget, kind of. Yeah, and now we have a fridge full of food, and I'm happy about that because it looks like we're stocked up for the next month. So, I'm glad about that. So I feel like this week was a really good week for me. And I didn't get as sick this week, so I feel like this week was really good. So back to you, Tina at number 3. What's your number 4?
Tenet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. How much money did you spend in the commissary? I know like the commissary is there to like save money, but things in there is still pretty expensive. Like I have a place called Winco in Washington. I haven't been there because my truck is down right now, so and I don't like to go that far because it's like let's say 35 minutes away from me, and it's really cost efficient. And it has some really good prices, but the only problem is like a lot of the fruits kind of look kind of dodgy. Like I bought a watermelon from them, and I'm not a fan of these seedless watermelons. It has a weird taste to it. I don't know, especially those nasty Walmart watermelons. But yeah, like, what was your budget for food this month, or is it like every month or every 2 weeks? Back to you.
So every other week our budget is like $200 because prices on food did go up. But we spent about 167 and we got like a good amount of food. Like the commissary can be expensive, but when it comes to like the meats and stuff like that, that's like the cheapest. Like ground beef at Walmart for like 1 pound is like, $5. But like for us, like when we went to the commissary, at least here in Missouri, Kansas area, for a pack of ground beef is like $2.50, $3 for a pound. And we got like 4 or 5 pounds for like $10, $8 or something, $8 to $10. And then we got pork chops like 2, 4, 8 for only like $8. So we loaded up on a bunch of meat, and we got sandwich meat as well, and we got a lot of things, and we loaded up that freezer. So we good, and we got our carbs like our potatoes and our rice, and it was pretty cheap. The vegetables there, though, it was kind of shady. Like, they were all wilted and stuff like that, but I think it's okay because we got what we needed meat-wise, carb-wise, and for vegetables, we just stuck with, like, what was the cheapest, which was cabbage, which was, like, 69 cents, and it was, like, a decent size. And celery was only $1. So, like, we can just mix that with our pasta or stir-fry it together, and we'd be good. But yeah, that's like how much we kind of spent there, and I'm pretty proud of it. It beats what we were spending before, which was like $900, almost 1,000 a month. So yeah, we did good. Back to you.
Wow, did you use the div? Did you get a chance to use the div? And have you gotten the 3 coins or 2 coins that you put on the red string? I've got my coins, but I haven't gotten the string just yet. I thought I could have found it like in the commissary or the exchange, but nada, I couldn't find it. So probably had to get it off of Amazon. But yeah, did you get a chance to use the div? Back to you.
When it came to choosing options on like what to get and what was, like fitting within our budget, we did div. We did div on where we were gonna go because we knew that we couldn't afford Walmart. If we did, we only probably would have left with like probably 10 items, and we would have to come back the next week and do it. But this, like, we were like, well, we know the cheapest meat, like the meat is cheap at the commissary, so we're gonna go there. And when it came to like being like, okay, for breakfast items, should we like, can you guide us on what we should get? Like, would this, be preferable or something like that? Like we did on that. And so far, like when we did on like the object, like all the items, it got us actually under budget. I was using a calculator, but like, helping us choose like better options or guiding us in that direction, it helped us a lot. So yeah, back to you.
I really don't like going to Walmart because Walmart used to be really affordable. Actually, no, I shouldn't say it used to be affordable. I have no idea. Friends, family told me that Walmart used to be affordable. I know it's like super expensive. But I just don't like the vibe of Walmart. It's usually so dirty, like physically dirty, and you kind of shitty characters that just be looking around every aisle. So I'm definitely not a fan of Walmart, and it's super expensive now. And yeah. Okay, it sounds like you had a good day. Well, before we move on, what's for dinner? Because it seems like you have a ton load of food. Back to you.
Kenya number 3, Whiskey November Go. So I like how you said that because Walmart is like, before it used to be like the ghetto Target. And I actually worked at Walmart because I loved shopping at Walmart. And I worked in the deli. And I was like, you know what? All my paychecks just going back to Walmart. So, because I get my school supplies there and everything when I worked there. Because it was Vermont, and that was the only store. If you wanted to go shop at Target, you got to go to another state or to like the border of Canada. There was only one Target, but there was like 50 WalMarts or Dollar General, or they didn't even have Dollar Tree. But yeah, Walmart is really dirty, and I have stories about that. But tonight for dinner, we're having barbecue chicken with potatoes and fried cabbage that, it's still good, but it's been there for a while, so it needed to be used. So stir fried cabbage. Yeah. Back to you.
Tenet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Well, I know Lisa Hum is gonna cook an excellent dinner because he's the master chef in the house, and I know he's gonna feed you well because yeah, he's the best cook in there. So moving on, let's move on.
Hold on, wait a second. Master Chef. Hold on. Wait, where did you get that from?
Yeah,
Hey, I don't appreciate you jamming the outer. Yes. That is why I was trying to move on. He is the best cook, not you. Moving on. Tiniat number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Ticket number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha. Oh, good evening, Net Controller. Good evening, everyone on the net. Shajang Gijang. What am I up to? Started off with getting everything together for the rest of the week, preparing for this next weekend, my food heads, the 9 basic JGL, my MMs, my magic money is already done for my locals, and making sure that my food heads are correct. So I'm drilling more on that. I had drilled more on that today. Did a practice video for all of my Sun kits and heart spells. All of those are done. I did that, a review check and check against the videos that we've done, and also the 2 new videos for the 2 new heart spells too. Went through the house, got rid of some things that should not be here any longer, so they've been packed up and put out to recycle and sealed up. I did do some meal prepping. I did do some shopping. I did some diving before shopping and ended up having a little bit of a win. I had a free item added to my cart, so it was worth about maybe $5, but hey, it was free, so I was happy that the div provided a little extra on top of my normal shopping. And then I prepared for the week. As some people may have read, I did cook tamales. They're a very easy thing to make, staple. It can be time consuming, but it also provides quick meals. We can eat them for breakfast or lunch or dinner, depending on how you want to dress them up. So that's what I had for dinner tonight, along with a little slightly thinly sliced, what do they call it? Not jalapeno peppers, poblano peppers with sour cream or crema. They don't have the same sour cream that we have in America. They have just like a regular cream with some olives, sliced tomatoes, and some green chilies. And that's what I had. Pretty much a relaxing day, and a little bit of sparkling water. Ting at number 4, Hotel Alpha Alpha.
Tenet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Like, Hasija, like when you were telling about your day, it reminded me of these videos I watch sometimes, or I put it on for like my cats. It's basically like this video on YouTube of exploring the Hobbit houses and stuff, because apparently like they have them in Australia, and somebody just built a whole set of them and it looks so cool. So like as you were talking, it sounds so peaceful and elegant. Like everything is just perfect. So it sounded like you had an amazing day today. Yeah, that was pretty cool. My question is, what is a tamale? I don't know what that is. It sounds like a lollipop. Back to you.
Tamale is Mexican or Spanish or indigenous cuisine for the Americas, South American, Mexican American, maybe other Native American cultures. It's basically maize, corn, that's been finely ground into a flour, and you make a paste out of it, a dough. That dough is put inside of a corn husk. The corn husk is then filled, or that dough and corn husk is filled with a paste or finely ground meat, some type, whether that's pork, chicken, beef, sometimes savory, sometimes they get creative and make it with fruit or other things, beans and cheese sometimes. Very much along the lines of a dumpling or pierogi, any other kind of dough-filled type of cuisine. You can serve it with a mole sauce, or you can use a hot sauce, whatever you like to eat with it, spicy or mild. Serve with avocado. Generally, it is not healthy. No, not healthy, because the dough, it can be made with lard or with butter. So it is very tasty, though. Very tasty. Back to you.
That sounds amazing. Actually, it sounds really good. Wow. Huh. I'm definitely always excited to see when you post your meals. You and Ding, like Ding. I don't know how Ding does it. I know he has a restaurant and he just eats like a king, but like every time I see one of his pictures, it looks like it deserves its own Instagram post. Like Deng have some really nice looking food. You and Deng. When search up pictures, yeah, I definitely need some work, you know. But she's improving. She's improving. Okay, so we're going on to the main course of today. We're going to Tinyat number 9, Yankee uniform echo, 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 echo.
Echo, echo, echo. Hi, Nick Controller and everyone on the net. This is tier number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo, Echo. Wow, I'm so happy today because after the bad stuff is gone, it's like the extreme opposite. So yesterday we had quite a blast with the ACM, right? We OT so much, and I was happy because everyone liked learning, so that was in a waste of time, of course. Today, I wasn't expecting so much work done. I got the whole LAFU, the 22 fu done. I was initially planning to do the Daijifu, but you know what? Oh, by the time I'm like trying to do that, it was already like noontime, and it was actually a better time for other things. So I started working on a computer, and wow, it was one after another surprise. Working with the ChatGPT 5, I created a whole website, a whole HTML, and it could, like, I just shove it, the Chinese, and it can like do all the Samnonese, the Pinyin, right? The Samnonese English. It can like do all of that for me in one click. And the database of all the word corresponding to like the English, it's like stored in a file, so I can always like update it. And I created that page. It it has all that feature where you can like type the Chinese, get the English, type the English, get the Chinese, or you can even like say, oh, this word I found it's like wrong or error, so correct this back to this, and it can do all that on the same page, and then it will output back the Excel file for you, and you can keep it. So far I have 1,000 something word inside Chinese word, and it shows me that the Samnonese is about 200 something. So you see, instead of learning the Chinese, which has like 1,000 something word, you're now learning 1/5 of the amount to be able to chant. So you see why Samnonese is so good. It simplify all the words. And I actually did try dumping the whole collection of scriptures and everything into it. And it tells me that there's like 700 something word still missing and need me to input the Samnonese. So I'll be doing that as I go. Not going to be so hard if I split it into a few days. And eventually that file will get so massive. It will have like all the words that we usually use. And then when we have a new scripture, it just run through that and then it's done. Like usually it would took me an hour or more just to type out the Samnonese for the chanting. Now it's like no matter what you give it, it just boom and then just do it for you in 1 second. Wow. That's so wow. That was my dream and it came true. I always wanted someone who can write a program for me to do that. It was like one of the dream. Hey, like I really dream. I wish this could happen one day. Someone would know how to do it. And hey, I did it myself. That's crazy. And then after that, it leads to me making another program, similar in style, but this one is like it deals with like disciples info. So it has like an Excel file with all the disciples' name, information, everything. And if someone gets ordained, I can add it through that website. I can delete anyone from the website. Like it doesn't really delete. It moves you to a new table saying that you're out. So it's very organized, and you can actually like scroll through the list of disciple, and then you can edit their information on that website instead of in Excel. So it's much more clean and organized and very sleek looking. And yeah, it's so cool. It can even check for like doubles in name, email, call sign, whatever. Like if anything duplicate, someone come in with a same email or call sign was repeated, it will detect that and it will tell me. And also you can click like within 30 days, 60 days or whatever days, how many disciples have their birthday coming up. And it will show you everyone's name with their birthday and everything. And you can kind of check on them. So, wow. That was so wow. Right? It's such a big progress for the lineage. It was like so fruitful today. So, yeah, beside that, I did a lot of practice too in the morning. I also review a lot for the upcoming Lunar First ceremony. So yeah, I also practice. And I was practicing and I was thinking of Ha, because I was doing the chanting. And I was thinking, did Ha actually practice her Changsun spell? I wonder. But anyway, so I also practice, and I was learning more about the kazoo, how to apply that in the ceremony or magic and so on. And I did the representative figure with the GPT, and I cut it out and I prepped for the new this new operation for Bear's parents, her not just parent, her mother and brother going to Japan following week. I believe it's 22 or 20, something like that. So it's all prepped and we're all ready to go. And yeah, so many things. Anyway, back to you, T1IYG.
Tenet number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf. Well, Sajon, is there anything that we could do to help with Bear Sajan project with sending her mother and her brother to Japan? I think that would be a great opportunity for us to participate as well. Hopefully you could tell us more about that in the line chat. And I'm very excited for the ceremony as well. And I'm looking forward to hearing her suggesting the Chungsen. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. And yeah, I have to do one more reminder to everybody and the ones who are also listening. If you have names that you want to submit for the court, do so during this week here, and so Sergeant could put it in. I also have to do it as well because I totally forgot, but I'll definitely get it done by this week here. So if you have names that you want to give the opportunity to go to a better place, come on, give them a chance. See if they want to choose. And Sergeant, do you have any closing words? Back to you.
For the ops, everyone will be able to help because I'm doing the magic, and you guys can just portal over to the 7-star rate and all that. So empowerment is what you guys will be doing, and you guys should be prepping for the weekend ceremony, and that will be good enough. I think maybe Hum is around. You can try to see if you want to check in.
Oh, is there anyone around who would like to do a sign-in? You may do so now. Hum. Are you around, Hum?
Tinha betul Delta November Golf.
The man himself. Ding. We were waiting. I was wondering where you were. Take the mic, Ding. Let's see how have you been? It may be a little OT, but I think it's okay. It's always good to hear from you. Yeah.
Tinha betul Delta November Golf. Greeting everyone on the net. Jajang Gijang. Yeah, today is from morning is I going out to buying a lot of stuff, and then we go eat in the new restaurant. They say it's pretty good, but it's actually it's okay. Yeah, the one earlier, the picture, that one. It's kind of like I don't know. It's need more taste. Yeah, it's we ordering like mapo tofu with crab meat, and then cumin lamb, and then we also ordering like the fish boil with the chili and I think using also peppercorn like that. And another one is Chongqing chicken, something like that. Yeah, it's kind of like a we want to try this restaurant, but it's yeah, the taste is not that what we expected. So yeah, and going back to the restaurant again, and then like I take a nap, and then do some like a writing, and I watch the KJ again, and then going back to the restaurant when I close right now. So I ate for dinner is what I think it's my wife cook bean sprout, egg with the sauteed chicken, something like that. Yeah. So just most of the time it's once a week. I think I just go eat outside, and most of the time is whatever the resources in the restaurant. So whatever we can cook, ourselves. So most of the time, yeah, like that. So yeah, back to unit control, unit number 2, Delta November Golf.
Good to hear you had a good day, Ding. It's always good to hear you have a good day. And yes, I think I saw those pictures you posted, but I also saw the food that you put in the AC room, and your food writing is becoming really, really good. Really, really good. Expert, well, not expert, but you're actually really, really good at the food writing right now. So keep it up. Okay, so the current time in Toronto is 6:06. Oh, sorry, 9:06. This is your net controller, Tenya number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf, concluding tonight's net. Thank you all for joining. Remember, you're always welcome to continue the discussion in the line chat room. The net is now officially closed and the channel is returned to normal use. We will see you again, same time, same place, same channel. Tenure number 2, Charlie Hotel Golf, clear.
Tenure number 9, Yankee Uniform Echo is clear.